Nano Dimension Technical Analysis Fundamental Statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and the price charts. We are currently flipping between red and green as I'm talking, and we are looking for a bounce off this ascending level. Hopefully, we do not see another sour hour. We kind of are, but we will see. We will see. Hopefully, we can get some power hour push pumping right here in a few minutes before the bell. We're like 5 minutes from the bell right now as I'm shooting this, but we are getting rejected. Basically, we had a couple false breakouts today. Well, I guess technically one, but we had a 4 hourly or two, almost 3 hour, 4 hourly closes above this these two resistance levels, and obviously we did not hold. First level of resistance. Let's go over this rectangular red one right here. This is acted as a support and a resistance in the near past, and obviously we just validated perfectly today. And it has been a level of resistance going all the way back here, and a little bit of support in here as well. Also, while we're down here, actually, let's scroll over here and check out this ascending golden support level right now. Back in here, historically it's been a support level right now, as in where we're at the chart. Currently, as far as today, March 10th, it is a resistance level right now, but we have validated this in October, November. We validated this plenty of times as a support level, so we are currently getting rejected. And we also have the 50% retracement level sitting at roughly $9.81. We basically got rejected. We have all three of those levels right in this little range, but we do have this ascending level kind of propping us up. And if we actually look at some indicators here on the RSI, the relative strength index, anything over 70 is going to be overbought, anything under 30 is going to be oversold. At 53, 54 is where we're at. We're pretty neutral right now. But if we actually look at the daily, this is why it's important to look at multiple indicators, right? You can't just look at one, in my opinion, right? We're looking at 40.85. So actually, on the daily, we're actually not looking too bad. We're definitely way closer to being oversold than overbought. And if you ask me right now, if I had to give you, in my opinion, as if this was a good buy or not, let's full screen this. I'd say anything under $10 is a steal for this one. Anything under all-time highs or 52-week highs up at like $17, $18 is a great long-term position. Right now, we are basically on an ascending level right now. So this is $9.36. That is a good entry point, in my opinion. Just watch if you want to take profits. If you want to do a short-term trade sort of thing. This is a long-term stop for me. But if you want to do a short-term trade, and not get left holding the bag like I am. Like, you look at me, 102 shares. Okay, let's see how far down I am. So as my in this position, down 31%. My call is down 45%. I'm not worried at all. I've already taken profits on this. I've been in this since $10. And below that, I think is a little bit below that maybe as well. But I've already taken profits. But anyways, yeah, I'm holding the bag. Just to be fully transparent, guys, I'm holding the bag on this one. I'm not worried. I'm not panicking. I would be adding on a dip if I had more buying power. I do have a little bit of buying power, but there's a couple other plays that I'm also looking to add on. So that's, there's really not much else to go over. Let's do the Bollinger Bands on the daily. See what we got here. Middle Bollinger Band. Okay, so we have some hooking into the bands, right? Decreased volatility. That's what those signal. And we also have the middle Bollinger Band. I know this is a complicated chart, okay, especially with these random trend lines, right? They look pretty random on the daily, right? But just stay with me right here. Check out right here. This middle Bollinger Band is sitting at $11.73. Our current trading price is $9.37. When the price actually goes to the downside or to the upside, it is inevitably going to correct and touch and come back and meet again with this middle Bollinger Band, which is currently trading above almost at $12, right? $11.77 or 73 cents. That is where the middle Bollinger Band is at right now. And yes, that's going to come down a little bit, but it's very slow moving, as you can see, right? We were going down like 10, 15, 20% days right in a row, and it doesn't really go down that much. So we're still going to have plenty of upside, and that's a bullish indicator in my opinion. Real quick while we're here, let's look at the moving averages. We're looking fine. We bounced off the 200-day EMA pretty nicely. Actually, earlier when we were at the worst point in this, right? You could have got it at like $6. That's insane. You already would have been able to make 100% almost. Pretty close. Pretty close to 100%. But yeah, we have the golden crosses. We have the 200-day EMA below the 15 and the 55-day moving average. And we did have a bit of a slightly. It is a death cross, right? Death crosses sound scary, but it's not one of the two most important death crosses, right? We're still good macroscopically as far as the two most important ones being the 15 and 200 and the 55 and 200 day averages. But we did obviously, we do have the 55-day moving average moving above these two. That's not good. That's not good, right? That's not good at all. But also, if you look at the RSI, we're looking fine. All right. So, nothing to be worried about in my opinion. This is a great buy zone as far as the technicals go. Let's look at some other indicators. Institutional ownership, 16%. This is what you want to see. Fact checking that, as much of a fact check as we retail investors can get, right? We don't have access to amazing information, right? That's just, not something we have right now, as far as like 100% reliable, and checking out, right? We don't have that case, because look at this case. This is what I mean. 11% institutional ownership according to FinViz, and 16% according to Fintel.io, right? It is what it is, all right? We're dealing with, okay? Looking at ARCQ, this is ARCQ Holdings. Kathy, what did they do yesterday? Okay, so this is the 8th, right? This is 2 days ago. And then yesterday they added shares from the 8th, right? They have more shares on the 9th than on the 8th, okay? I think this is honestly just because of this recent price action. This tells me that essentially they just need to keep their, essentially it might mean that they are just adding more as they kind of gain a little bit of their margin back, right? I mean, their margin is, they probably had to sell a lot, right? We were talking about yesterday how when there's massive sell-offs, people have to sell more just to avoid margin calls, and especially institutions, right? I don't know if ARK does that, but I would assume they do. But yeah, that might be a reason, because now, they added, yesterday when it was, what did they go up yesterday? Let's see, like roughly what did they go up yesterday? $8 to $9.50. Why would they add then, right? I mean, who knows? They could have got into the pre-market, right? If they were using Webull, right? Who knows? But that's what we're looking at as far as the ARCQ. Let's look at, that's what we're looking at as far as ARCQ. Let's look, okay, this is ARCQ again. Let's look up ARCW. There we go. Okay, they did not. Okay, so they sold slightly off of their nano dimension position in this one, right? So that's not, it's nothing crazy, right? As far as IZRL, it's nothing crazy again. They sold a little bit. Okay, a little weird how one of their funds is adding in and the other two are, selling. They've done this plenty of times before, right? I mean, look at this case. They're just adding a ton. On this one, they're not really adding as much, but they're still adding a lot. And then this one's kind of just, just been moving sideways or, whatever. Okay. So basically, long story short, they're not really doing anything. Okay. There's not really any conclusive evidence, but what we do know, the only conclusive thing is that they are not freaking out and they are not panic selling, and neither should you, in my opinion. Current positions. Okay. I actually forgot to talk about this. We have a new price target here. We have a new position. I picked up a fairly long call option. It was like, I think the expiration is like in a couple months. Okay, so yeah, May 21. Okay, May 21. Okay, so yeah. So there's a little bit of time. My month out price target, April 7th, $45. We're already looking pretty good. Obviously, I made these price targets, on March 7th. I posted them on March 7th. If you want proof for that, that I haven't changed any of these price targets and I'm not just making this up, check that link, check that video, and you'll see, I haven't edited this. You can look at this thing right here, but that's kind of not really indicative of the truth, right? Because I can edit something like change this, right? Change this to what it should be, right? And then it's like, okay, last edit was seconds ago. So don't really look at that. Just check the link, and that's how you can fact check me on all this. But yeah, these are my price starts. So a month out, $45. I made it when it was $37. Okay, these price starts are a little more conservative, I'm not going to lie, than the last ones that we hit 6 out of 7 of, or is that 7 out of 8? Okay, so no, 6 out of 7. That's 6 out of 7. Those were really, no YouTuber is going to give you price starts as high to the upside as these are, right? These are all like 20 to 30 to 50% upsides, right? Most of them, okay, except Materials Corporation. All of the other ones are really, really high increase of a price target. These, you may notice, they're not really, 25%. What is that, like 20, 30%? That's like 10, 20 maybe. There's not really any 30, 40, 50% gains on these price targets, okay? This is because a couple things. Number one, market sentiment. I'm not as bullish on the market, right? We had a correction, so that you may be thinking that makes me more bullish, right? Well, I don't really want to get into some of the reasons why I'm not as bullish and the markets as I was, but these are my new price targets. Okay, I'm confident in all of these. I don't think we've hit any of them yet. That would be insane if we did. Just scanning through. No, okay, so no, we almost hit we probably already did hit that. Did BioLace hit one? Let's see. Almost. We're almost in them, and we probably have touched a couple of these yesterday because some of them went so high, maybe. But anyways, $45 for Jumia, April 7th, and end of year bear case 60, end of year bull case 100 to 130, and on the buy, hold, or sell, everything. You already know everything is a buy right now. Everything is in a good zone right now, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, we had a huge day yesterday. That's true, but right now we're having a sour hour again, right? Let's see what Nano is doing. Okay, so market just closed. Okay, market just closed 4 minutes ago. Right. Okay, so yeah, Nano closed 1% in the red. So yeah, we saw a sour hour. But everything has ran up a lot. But today was a little bit of cool off day, and obviously, if you factor in the last couple of weeks, we've just been cooling off an insane amount. So everything's a 10 right now, as far as my opinion on if these are good buy, hold, or sells. Long term, these are all 10s, and currently, yeah, I'd say these pretty much are all 10s. Honestly, I mean, some are better than others. Okay, they're not all exactly equal. Right? I'm not updating this every single day. Usually, I haven't updated this in like a week or two, I think, actually, but yeah, all these are good long-term plays. And also, by the way, these red ones are ones that I've sold out on, and the teal ones, those are the ones that I'm currently in a position, and I have a position in them. Real information in regards to the title is finished now. Feel free to click off if you have more important things to do this. To pop, I'll do stuff most YouTubers do in the first 5 seconds because I'm nice and transparent. You're welcome. Do y'all want to see a webcam? I think I'll do a poll for this. I don't know if I should do one. Let me know if you want a webcam. I don't know. I'm torn. I see both sides of the argument. I'll end up doing one eventually, but it's just, do I want to do that now, or do I just want to be like, whatever, I'll do it later, So, BrandonMosesYah.com, that's where you want to reach me if you have a serious suggestion or question or something. I will make mistakes, guys, and ask that perfection from everyone. Use several brokers. If you want to use Webull, there will be a free stock link in the description that you can receive them with Webull. The future, our success is never going to, no matter how much our success changes and how much it rises or falls, I'm never going to be doing asking for likes in the relevant section, never asking for subs, never putting ads in the relevant section. So, this is no one else does this. Okay. So I hope you guys appreciate this, if not, whatever. Okay. But yeah, that's our business model is not going to change. Buying into the moon. It's not financial advice. Thank you all so much. I will see you all in the next one.